Child, not Kimberly in Pakistan.
Let's talk about it.
I want people to have fun. Let's kick back. Let's get into a little tea. Let's not get too crazy, but let's enjoy the sip.
Clock that tea.
But let's get to the chi-chi, the kiki, the internet bull.
When I seen Lexi, you know, I decided to.
When I seen Lexi, her New York accent is so thick.
That Andrea's husband was cheating and was in the couch with another young lady.
He probably is. Ain't no wife and husband at no 22. She a baby mama with a ring.
How did you meet?
Okay, so we met. Listen, we met in the house, but at the end of the day,
in which house?
your house.
Absolutely. If you shut the up, you'll get the story.
Yours.
Oh, my camera house.
Yeah,
Got
yes.
it. Go ahead.
But my thing
She's trying to.
was like,
Good for that. Good for that. All she did was a two-piece and all that happened. Damn, Anna, you walking away with all that?
I'm pissed off now. Now I'm mad.
Well, how have you?
Because you got that whoop. Because you got that whoop. Biggie, your turn.
I'm sure I'm walking here.
Did somebody wait? Hold on. Did somebody shit on the floor? Y'all right. I do notice everything. Hold on. Let me move the captions out the way so y'all can notice it too.
That bitch owes me some.
Who shit on the floor? Natalie talking about some new pop her shit. Girl, did she take it? Who shit on the floor?
Yo, come on, the girls are calling, Contessa. Everybody is good.
Contessa look like a Las Vegas hooker.
Angel graduated 4.2. Adore graduated 3.9.
Not one's point dumber than the other. Look, I graduated with a 1.5.
Where were you? Who were you even talking to?
Everybody that was not you, apparently.
Oh, absolutely not. Girl, you better smack the gay out of him.
I said you tatted up. Okay.
Oh, damn.
What do you do?
I'm a software engineer, but that's not important.
No, I love computers.
But can we stop playing? Ashley ain't dating no. Let's cut it out. Can we go find her an Asher, a Jacob? Go find her a cow.
The way that Rob went for Bob the Drag Queen, I think is only
Drag
a matter
Queen, bro. The Drag Queen. You is the Drag Queen.
Why does she keep pronouncing Bob's name that way?
Well,
He absolutely has influence as well. I'm gonna have to deal with him.
You know, I paid the $7.99.
Aubrey. Aubrey.
Yeah. They told me.
What I'm going to leave with all of you is that we are all born different, and our personality.
And the rest is drag, girl. The rest is drag.
Noelle, you want to be my sister so bad. Stop it, girl.
Not her earlier.
You love her.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm on.
Oh,
Her.
what about her?
She can go home. I'm tired of white twinks.
So I knew it was going to be a challenge that
Oh,
I needed.
oh,
we got a thick one.
Noelle, stop it.
To play.
You want to be my twin so bad.
Listen, I might have $3 more.
I've actually never even worn.
You taking notes?
Are we doing this?
No. He was talking to you.
Wearing if we're going to be featured in each other. So bring an extra shake and go to throw on so we can get diversity. There's something you don't got to glue down too much.
Aubrey.
That's
I know how to wear a wig.
You was the one just looking at wigs. They talk about you, girl.
You just telling all my tea to these people. Patreon exclusive.
She bald headed, y'all. You want me to turn the camera on?
Go ahead.
True.
I've actually.
I need 20,000 at the end of the day for my lipo. Okay? 20,000. 30,000.
Girl, I guess I'm gonna laugh so bad, but I don't even know what the hell we about to talk about. Okay, listen, Sky Santana, aka Ch. You know the rest. The way that y'all was blowing my comments up, oh my God, Sky, oh my God, you gotta talk about the girl from Pakistan. You gotta talk about the girl from Pakistan. You gotta talk about the girl from Pakistan. I was like, what girl from Pakistan? What are you guys talking about? And then finally, somebody was like, you gotta talk about the New York girl that's in Pakistan. I said, oh. Now I see why y'all in a rush for me to talk about it. Why? Because I see why now. So I guess we're gonna get into the story. I don't know shit about shit. I don't know who this bitch is. I don't know what's going on at all. So I don't know how this video about to go. Okay, go ahead and like the video so we can go ahead and get into it and find out. Okay.
I'm like, what's up, clearly fucked up, dripped and cunt, this shit is custom. Dirty nigga is my duster, I just know he better not touch her, cause she's sick, oh he think he'll hit, what he gonna do with a booty like this? I'm a bougie ass bitch with a bougie ass clit, only fuck with bougie ass dick, that's why my milkshake brings all the boys to God. My milkshake brings all the boys to God. They ain't got no credit cards, them niggas is living fraud. My milkshake brings all the boys to God. My milkshake brings all the boys to God. They ain't got no credit cards, them niggas is living fraud.
Girl, let's go ahead and get into it, okay?
So y'all get this on your camera.
Wait. A New Yorker, mother of 4, reportedly refuses to leave Pakistan after she tried to marry her 19-year-old native husband. She met online. What's wrong with that? E of age, right? You know, I tell y'all all the time, America runs on pedophilia. You know, I talk about she ain't 18. She ain't 18. They not 18 yet. As if 18 is any better. So what's wrong with that? It's within the law. What's wrong with that? A mother of 4 reportedly refuses to leave Pakistan after she tried to marry her 19-year-old native husband she met online. Is demanding the Pakistani government give her thousands of dollars to stay and help the community. Now, I don't know about all that. I don't know about all that. How the government get into a girl? Let's start this over. I'll be so glad when Instagram make that update. Like,
So y'all get this on your camera. I'm married to Nidel Hamid. I'm Onijah Hamid. We are moving to Dubai very soon.
I don't know, but that boy in the back, he's sexy.
We're gonna have.
Listen, I love brown people. I do. And you know, astrology, there's a reason for everything, right? If you look at like where your Mars DC line is, I can tell you like who you have amazing sex with. If you look at like your Venus DC or Venus AC line, that could tell you like where people find you attractive or like you find people attractive. Like it's so cute the way that it is. And I have my Mars naturally in my. We're not even gonna go because I almost went there. I'm just saying I love brown men and I love Pakistani men. Okay, and we have a connection. Okay.
Have our baby in Dubai.
Where is your family now?
It's private. I'm Muslim and it's against my religion to tell y'all my business. Have a nice day.
Onijah, where have you been last 3 months and have you reached Ahmad?
Excuse me. I just said it's against my religion to tell you my business, okay? I'm fine. Thank you. So y'all get this on your camera. I'm married to Nidel Hamid. I'm Onijah Hamid. We are moving to Dubai very soon. We're gonna.
Yeah, she's very New York. I'm married to Nidel. Oh my God.
Have our baby in Dubai.
Where is your family now?
Dubai.
It's private.
Do you buy? Because I buy in Dubai.
I'm Muslim and it's against my religion to tell y'all my business. Have a nice day.
I really have no idea what's going on. I had no idea what's going on.
Why you are coming Pakistan?
I told you, I'm not talking unless you have 5,000 a week from me.
I told you, I'm not talking unless y'all got 5,000 a week for me. Like, fuck is you talking about? Is this why y'all wanted me to do the video? Because I'm really still confused. Why is she even being interviewed by the news people? A New York mother of 4 reportedly refuses to leave Pakistan after she tried to marry her 19-year-old native husband she met online. I keep reading the title like it's going to make a damn difference. I'm still confused. What's going on? Like, was she there on a temporary visa? Like, did she try to marry him and that's against the law? I mean, I know they be having like a lot of arranged marriages or whatever, but like, I'm so confused. I'm so confused.
In USD. Because it's expensive to talk.
I know that's right. Listen, what that pussy talk? English, Spanish, or Arabic at this point? Child, what they speak in Hindi? Oh, Hindu. Okay, what this pussy talk? English, Spanish, or Hindu? Hindu. What that Hindu? What? Okay. Come on now. Take me to Dubai and what that Hindu? Girl.
Go home. you go home? Go home.
Her makeup is off. What is all that highlight that's going on up there? Going on up there, but it's not right here. Girl, who did your makeup?
Yeah, leave. Pack up and go home. Don't talk you? No. Why?
I'm gonna need some context because I'm not understanding. We're gonna go through the comments because I feel like I'm jumping into the middle of a story. I need context.
Because y'all don't have no money. Y'all don't have 5,000 in USD.
No, because y'all don't have no money. Y'all don't have no 5,000 in USD.
Okay. You are coming Pakistan? Then why you are coming Pakistan?
I told you, I'm not talking unless y'all have 5,000 a week for me.
I told you, I'm not talking unless y'all got 5,000 a week for me.
I'm talking unless y'all giving me land.
I'm not talking unless y'all giving me land.
And 2,000 or more every week. You hear me? Yeah. I'm getting my Pakistani passport and Pakistani ID. I'm getting it. Do y'all agree?
Not do y'all agree. This bitch is a character. Is she special ed? We gotta ask y'all. We have to ask. Krishan Rock, Blueface. We gotta ask because I don't want to be laughing if you know.
Mind your business. What? Talk.
Why are they even interviewing? I don't understand what's going on. Why are they even interviewing her and giving this lady a platform?
I'm getting one. Do you have one?
Oh, but I do though. But I do. How did I get into it? Why you coming for me, bitch? Why you coming for me? The fuck?
Oh, you do?
I do. And we're talking about you on it right now. How? Don't get froggy. Don't get froggy trying to be cute and creative in the morning. Don't do that.
Okay, good.
This bitch clap. Go ahead and like the video so I can gather my words before I gather her non-existent edges.
He say with them bills, he cook it up like he making hella meals. He do it up. Bitch, I be gone off half a pill. I'm high as fuck. I'm trying to tell you, he the homie for real. Little nigga, that's our pub. Yeah, that's our pub. He already know what's up. Go to him, he hook it up. No, you cannot get a cup. Bitch, I'm hard to fuck it up. If you out, then that's a dub. This real nigga, that's our pub. He just save me from your bullshit.
Girl, let's start this clip over.
Talking unless y'all giving me land and 2,000 or more every week. You hear me? Yeah. I'm getting my Pakistani passport and Pakistani ID.
Don't you mean Pakistani citizenship?
I'm getting it. Do y'all agree? Mind your business. What? Ooh. Talk. I'm getting one. Do you have one? Oh, you do? Okay,
oh, you
good.
do?
Listen. I don't live here. I'm chilling. It's none of your business. Now go home.
Oh,
here. Take it. What are you doing here? Take it. Not your place. If you haven't find him, what's your back that up? Not talking.
I'm just so I'm really confused. I know everybody gagging.
City will be reconstructed. It will be fixed up right away. I'm asking the government for $100K in my pockets so I could do real estate. My husband will own it in Karachi. We will not live here, but we will get this job done right away. I'm asking for $20K right away in my pockets at the end of this week. That's all, folks. City will be reconstructed. It will be fixed up right away. I'm asking the government for $100K in my pockets so I could do real estate. My husband will own it in Karachi. We will not live here, but we will get this job done right away. I'm asking for $20K. Mika, the rest of my family also. Please understand, this city will be reconstructed.
Oh, they so fine. They know they fine.
It will be fixed up right away. I'm asking the government for $100K in my pockets so I could do real estate. My husband will own it in Karachi.
Can you say how you have been in relationship? That's what.
That's private. You got to pay me more than $4,000 a week for me to talk in USD.
Okay. जी तो खातून.
Kids love me on these streets. I give these kids money. It's nothing. He don't know what he's talking about. He do not know what he's talking about. Right now, I came here to visit him to fix up his place. Now I might close it down. But I'm not going to do that. I'm going to fix it up and put a new owner in place.
So where are you going right now?
Right now, I'm going to my business. Thank you very much. Have a nice day. Clear the way.
I know everybody's gagging. Maybe it's something that I'm missing. I mean, once you get past her very New Yorkisms, you know. I mean, maybe it's hilarious to y'all because y'all not from New York. Like, it's cute to me because I'm like, well, she's from New York. You know what I mean? But it's like every day for me. So it's like, but I don't know what I'm looking at, y'all. I don't know what I'm looking at. I don't know if she's a scammer or if she's just slow or both. Let's go to the comments. It's against my religion to tell you my business. Let's get this Tubi movie popping from now. She from New York. I'm not talking unless y'all give me land. Okay, I can't stop watching this lady. Every video that pops up on my timeline, I have to watch it. I know she lying. She said Dubai's. I can't wait to tell somebody how anybody is against my religion and tell my business. She basically Donald Trump and Pig saying this is the most excitement they ever had. She got the girl, they be cutting up on TikTok. Y'all don't ever be seeing that one American that be on TikTok. Like it's a couple Americans, but like it'll be Americans on TikTok, and then they'll have like 20 people from like China and India, and then they be in the most interesting places that look like a movie plot would take place. That's all I will say. If SNL doesn't bring Countess on this week, then we all have lost. They need to at this point. Please get Countess back on TV. That's one of my favorite actresses. I love when women do physical comedy. What? Tisha Campbell, Raven? I love that shit. I love being black. What do we take seriously? Nothing. She definitely deserves to be the calendar of the month. I want to see her in a sitcom again. I'm using that. I'm Muslim and it's against my religion. She really told them people to go home in their own country. I mean, you know, it's cute. I was expecting way more than this. I still feel like I'm missing half the story, y'all. Let me check Google before I check TikTok. That's the first. Onijah, Pakistan. Because I feel like I'm missing half the story. Like, you know how like everybody like be in on a joke and then like it fly over your head? Like that's how I'm feeling right now. American woman in Pakistan baffles internet as she refuses to leave after planned marriage to teenager fell apart. I hate the way that they put teenager. I mean, even though that's what he is, but like you make it seem like he was 14. He wasn't. Again, America runs on pedophilia. Barely Legal is the top. Let me double check. What are the top 3 porn categories? Somebody lying. Somebody lying because last time I checked, let me see. Barely Legal on the list of porn categories. Let me be careful because if a dick pop up, that's gonna be the end of my channel. A New York woman has become an unlikely rival hit after a trip to Pakistan to marry a teenager she met online turned into a series of bizarre exploits as she refused to leave the country. But how would they? I need the full story. Okay, maybe this won't explain it. So, as she refused to leave the country, demanded thousands of dollars, and claimed that she wanted to rebuild the nation. Onijah Andrew Robinson, 32, traveled to Karachi in October 2024. That was a couple of months ago. To meet and marry Naidul Ahmad Meeman, a 19-year-old Pakistani man. But upon arrival, Meeman rejected her and said his family was opposed to the marriage. That made me think about this boy who I've been talking to for like 2017? No, 2018 to 7 years. 7 years. Fine as hell. Fine as hell. Okay. Brown boy. Pakistani. Looks Dominican though. Fine as hell though. New York swag, all that. It can never work because at the end of the day, the whole tradition and all of that, right? And then the gag. I need to sit down and do a 23andMe. I need to sit down and I need to do a 23andMe because the gag is that the whole family tradition, cultural, all of that, right, is why we cannot be together. Girl, how you know we that far off? Okay, and I'm gonna leave that at that, and I'll say that story time for another day. Okay, because I might do a little 23andMe. I was talking to my friend about that, like doing that for the podcast, doing that for our podcast. Maybe put it on Patreon or something because I need to know. I need to know what percentage. That's what I need to know. Okay. I was about to go into a tangent because y'all don't understand. Like when I be out and when I see Desi people, they say it differently depending on who you're talking to. I be like, bitch, you know I'm Desi. They be like, what? You look black. Like, bitch, I am black, but okay. You know, that little 15% or 25%, whatever it is, we're gonna find out though. But shout out to her. She tried to marry the boy. I don't understand why she didn't just understand when she was already in New York that it wasn't gonna go down like that. Like, I mean, first of all, he's 19. Second of all, I guess maybe she thought because he was 19, he was old enough to make his own decisions. But and them other cultures, they don't move like that. You know, they all like real, very family dominated, family territorial, mother and father all up in your business, all up in your marriage, arranged marriages, like all of that. So I don't know why she would ever think that they was really gonna get married. I feel like maybe it was part of her plan because you 32. How you not know that? I feel like it was part of her plan. Like, oh, I'm gonna go over there and I'm gonna pull what I pulled. But upon arrival, Meeman rejected her and said his family was opposed to the marriage, leaving her stranded for several days in Karachi as her tourist visa expired. Gotcha. See, now that's the other part of the story. It was reported that money was raised for her to return home, but she refused. Now she has taken social media by storm, becoming a sensation on TikTok. After facing a rejection from her alleged lover, Robinson had nowhere to go, so began wandering around Karachi. She gonna find somewhere to go. Indians love black people. A lot of people do. Don't listen to what be out there. That's a whole other thing too. One day I need to sit down and do a video with y'all about astrocartography. And it's like, cause like stop moving places and stop vacationing places and calling it whack because you had a bad experience. It's something called astrocartography, which is literally taking astrology and placing it on a world map. Depending on how your natal chart is, energy is gonna affect you differently. So the way that they letting her carry on with this shit over there, because I do see people are like, oh, they let her get away with a lot. Everybody ain't gonna have that same type of luck. She might be on her Venus line or her Sun line or her Jupiter line. I have actually all three going through India and Pakistan. So I probably get treated the same way, like the Queen of India, Queen of Pakistan. Okay. And I think that's what my Venus IC line is. She lingered around Mayman's home for a while, but found that the entire family had vacated and locked up the house. Meanwhile, a man claiming to be her son and giving his name as Jeremiah gave an interview to Pakistani TV where he said his mother suffers from a mental bipolar disorder. I mean, that much was obvious. I'm glad they confirmed. And said the marriage to Mormon never occurred. Plot twist. I'm trying to help her as her son to come back to the United States. She was only supposed to go to Pakistan to meet him and his family. He states, oh, so they did have something. It was not clear that he was her son or how old he was. Robinson spoke at a press conference in Pakistan where she said, I'm asking for 100,000 or more. I need 20K by this week in my pockets in cash. That's a demand to the government. At first, it appears she was just asking for the money so she could stay and start a life in Pakistan. But amid the flurry of thousands of videos, it was unclear as to who she was demanding the money from and for what purpose. In several clips, she is hard expressing her desire to improve vital services in Pakistan, such as infrastructure and local bus services. How are you trying to go there and do what they people were already not doing? How that work? Because if they had the money to do that, why didn't they do it? And another, she was captured asking for 2,000 or more every week. More than 5. Okay, we already know all of that. I want to say she announced she had plans to travel with Meeman to Dubai and was planning on starting a family despite being rejected. Make sure you get this on camera. I'm married to Nidal. We are moving to Dubai very soon. We're going to have our baby in Dubai. When probed further on her declaration, she refused to explain any further, stating it was against her religion to tell her business. According to News 18, she received help from a non-governmental, she received an offer for help from a non-governmental organization, though it was not immediately clear who offered to pay for her return ticket to the U.S. and the offer she is said to have turned down. She playing around with her life, so if she end up dying, I don't care. Story over. Story over. It stops being funny when you realize this bitch is dead.
Huh? The problem was,
What is this?
With a junkie. No, I'm not going to do none of that.
But anyway,
They want the truth, that's
do
why.
you have down low men hitting you up? Of course, I have down low men hitting me up all the time. I have men hitting me up all the time. It's just that I'm involved in a relationship. I wouldn't do that, you know. So I show Charles. I'm like, Charles, when I first started social media, it was crazy. Okay, it was crazy. I had all types of people coming for me. I ain't talking about trying to talk about me. I'm talking about coming for me. And I was like, come look at this. Come here. And I show. He do that to me too. But I show him like, look at this, because I'm in a committed relationship. So we don't have no secret. So no, I don't have no. Well, they didn't ask me, did I have any secret relationship? But
okay, let me just go ahead and bookmark that and like that so I can stay on the algorithm, child. At this point, I'm over Netta and Charles. Because Netta is a delusion, and that's the whole brand, but like it's no longer funny. Because I'm just not amused by anything in this video, huh?
Foxy, classy, vantage,
Oh, this is
sassy, groovy, funky, bougie, bougie, boogie. 60-minute class cut, body snatched up, 'cause she ain't going in the club, just sit on a butt.
YouTube, don't play with me. I didn't realize YouTube. Don't play with me.
No. Why? Respect for the law. Okay. Respect for the law. That shit back. I said 5,000.
कुछ कवानीन है इंसानी हुकूक है और उसकी बुनियादों पर ये कम से कम 5,000 अमेरिकी डॉलर का मुतालबा करेगी। Yes, per day. Just one time.
No. Why?
Yeah, I'm telling y'all. And one day, like I said, one day we can do like an astrocartography session where I can show y'all what I mean. But like, they probably really are in love with her, like real shit. I mean, you could tell that they a bit infatuated from the videos, but they probably really are, because it's probably like her Venus line or her sun line, right? You travel to your Venus line, you become more attractive to the people that's there. You can find out a lot dealing with astrocartography. You can even find out like ancestors and stuff like that, or like where you've lived in past lives, where you're supposed to live. Like, trust me, it matters a big deal. Anytime I speak about astrocartography, I always mention Kim K. When she went to her Paris line, she got robbed. And her Paris line is Mars. Mars lines are hard to deal with, especially people that have day charts. Hard to deal with because it's a lot of rage, it's a lot of anger. You could get shot, killed, robbed, which Kim K did. Child. Azalea Banks was living on her Mars line running through New York. We always know how to go off on people, right? Yeah. So that's why I'm gonna leave that. Is there anything else dealing with this subject?
The main thing I'm thinking about when it comes to that woman in Pakistan is that they lied to us in America and told us all those boogeyman stories about people in Pakistan, about them being terrorists, about them being irrational, about them being crazy. You know what I'm saying? The type of patience they've showed.
They're not, though. They're not. When y'all gonna understand all of this shit is propaganda? That's why I don't watch the news. Listen, and I hope this video doesn't get demonetized, but if you want to know why I am the way that I am, and I've said it before, I remember the moment when 9/11 happened. I remembered it. And in my heart of hearts, I also found that I was psychic at 9, which is when it happened, but neither here nor there, right? I remember when it happened. Wait, hold on. Let me do the math. 7, 8. Okay, 8 turning 9. Okay, yeah. 2001, because I was born in 93. And yeah, I remember, and it never felt right with me, right? And basically when I was in either 5th or 6th grade, I had a history class, a social studies class. Mind you, I knew since I was a little kid, I was never into like all the curriculars, all the like education shit, because it was purposeless to me. I'm like, pass 1, 2, 3 and know how to count money and knowing basic reading and writing skills. I'm not gonna ever need this shit in life. But I was always into like English. So that was like my favorite class to go to, because you know I knew how to write my ass off. Hence my beautiful songs, okay? And my beautiful storytelling, all of that with this platform. But moving it along, social studies I never liked. I just never connected with it. I felt like everything was a lie. And I remember we had to do this project. Like it was 2 different projects we had to do. And I remember that I had stumbled upon information because it was still available at that time. Nowadays everything is censored, but at the time it was still available. And basically, long story short, I realized like 9/11 was a planned attack. You know what I'm saying? All the hoopla was propaganda and fearmonger, like it plant. Before the planes even hit the building, it was devices in the bottom of the building. Like it was a lot to that. Okay, and the amount of debt that the country was in, it. I knew at 11, 12 years old, like, oh, and then I don't remember exactly when, what's his name? Either Saddam Hussein or Bin Laden, one of them, when one of them died, I remember all the hoopla surrounding them, like, oh my God, they, you know, I can't really be as vocal because YouTube, but I remember all the hoopla surrounding and did a lot of research on that. And I was like, oh, that's why y'all want gone. Okay. So like stuff like that, and realizing like what was pushed out there into the news and the media wasn't the truth, and everybody was just reading it as gospel and being sheep, and just that's what's always made me go against the grain and be controversial and just not really believe in all that shit. Like, you know, so I never bought into the whole other countries are, don't get me wrong, there are races everywhere. Like there are races everywhere, but again, astrocartography does have a big part as well. Like there are some places, no matter where you go, just like you could go anywhere in the United States. Like there's so many states, including like Jersey, that have sundown towns, right? Don't matter what your natal chart says, they're gonna want to hang you or do something, right? That just is what it is. But also too, again, when people travel, a lot of the times they have experiences when they move and travel because of their natal chart. Like, it's a very, very real thing. Some places you're gonna thrive. Some places you're gonna like the people. Some places you're gonna hate the people. Some places you're gonna be adored and looked at as a queen. A lot of people flirting with you. Some places you'll find potential lovers. Some places your career will do good. Some places your career will suffer. Some places you'll be psychic as hell. Some places you will be creative as hell. You know, some places you'll be depressed as hell. Might have a destiny of becoming a crackhead. Like, it's a very, very real thing. I can tell you that. I live on my Neptune and Uranus line, and I desperately getting off. Okay, getting off and getting to my North Node line along with my Sun MC, Venus AC, and Jupiter MC. And baby, much better energy than where I'm at. It ain't gonna be perfect, but way better energy than where I'm at. So, very real thing. And I say all of that to say, two things are true. Yes. Well, three things are true. There are races everywhere. And so I think also too, the reason why I have grace with stuff like this is because I'm a humanitarian. You know what I mean? And Black culture loves to do this thing. And I hate to use Funky Dineva as an example, but I have to, because he just said on his live either yesterday or 2 days ago, because people was mad at him. It was, what situation happened? Oh, the situation with the news reporters or whatever. People was mad at him for not fully going in on the white girls or whatever. And it was just like, you always do this. And and like, listen, everybody don't have to like uphold being Black the same way that y'all do. Like, just because somebody is not always on the side of Black does not mean that they are self-hating. You understand what I'm saying? Like, there's a lot of propaganda that's out there that's not necessarily true. And some, granted, that racism and all of that is taught and they pass it on the kid. I might as well put myself on screen. They pass it down to kids and all of that like it's taught. But what you don't know, you don't know. And so I just move about it in a way where I don't have to fuck with you. I don't have to like you. I can stay from around you. But I oftentimes give people grace depending on the situation, because I know that for me, I'm not necessarily checking for certain things. I wasn't raised around certain things, so I don't know, right? And let me give you a clear example so you understand what the fuck I'm talking about. When Black people go to other countries, like, you'll see videos that people will post just to get people engaged in race bait and all of that, and rage bait. And they'll post a video of them like on the train and then everybody's staring at them. Well, it's not every day that Black people just running up and down the Chinese subway. Like, you understand what I'm saying? I'm not automatically like, they racist. It's not every day that they doing that. Same way that I've seen thousands of motherfuckers in New York complain about, bitch, how the fuck we on East 145th in Spanish Harlem in the hood and the whole train is filled with white people. Like, it's the same exact thing. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, I give people grace because it's like, we do some of the same shit. Unless it's like overt, blatant racism, it's just like, okay, well, sometimes there's a shock effect there. Like, you know? So I don't automatically mark every other race and every other culture off as racist. It depends on how you go with it. Like, if you're following motherfuckers around the store, then that's one thing. But then again, it's like, well, are we going to be accountable in that area? Because when I walk through the store and I see that wall of shame, that's mostly us. And if not us, urban demographic, which is mostly consumed. You understand what I'm saying? So that's a complex situation, child. Bringing it back to this video, all I will say is, yeah, not everybody in every other country is automatically racist or should be marked at or looked at as racist. I didn't realize it got dark. Why y'all didn't tell me it got dark outside? Yeah, everybody that's in another country shouldn't automatically be marked as racist. She's probably on like a beneficial line for her, you know, so she will probably get a lot more grace than somebody else. So don't you go over there thinking you could move the same way, and it's not how it works, baby. That's not how it works. This is her experience, so it's probably working for her. They might be infatuated with her. She might actually get some of the demands that she's asking for, as shocking as it seems, you know. Listen, the North Node has entered into Pisces. So whether people want to or not, it is going to push everybody more towards spirituality and more towards the occult, or at least acknowledging that the occult is real, whether people want to believe that or not. I'm not saying they're going to take this situation to do that. Chad, it might be New Orleans, the Super Bowl. Pray for them. And let's pray that nothing happens this weekend. Because all the signs are there. All January long. All signs have been there. We're going to pray for the Super Bowl 2025. And I'm saying that now just in case I don't make a video. Remember, it was this video. Okay? So, I mean, that's it. That's it. Let me know what y'all thought about all of that down in the comment box below. Me and my friend are starting a podcast. Please go subscribe over there. The T Girl Pod. Okay? T Girl Pod. You can just look it up on YouTube. Subscribe, because as soon as we get to a certain amount, we're going to start dropping content. It's going to be real cute. If you love best friend dynamics, Saucy and Mitch, Saucy and Carisha, Pretty V and B Simone, you definitely going to love us. She's literally me, like my twin. And yeah, I mean, we already talk like 12 hours a day. Child, why we be on FaceTime for like 10 hours? Just laughing. Girl, so now we're going to put microphones in front of our, well, I already got one. And we just got her one. So, okay. But just keep in mind, that pod is going to be very gay. So don't come over there with that hetero straight bullshit. We're not doing it, okay? I love each and every one of y'all allegedly. And I'll see y'all hoes in the next one. Bye.
Keep watching my social media, changing my Wikipedia.